It's an exciting baseball-themed edition of Harvey's Hot Takes with our friend Bryan Hayes, who joins us from the field to Skydome. Great to see you, Hazy B. I don't know if you just heard John Schneider break down that at-bat between Kevin Gausman and Cal Raleigh, where Raleigh hit the solo shot and eventually the Mariners won. But what did you see, Bryan, in that at-bat between Raleigh and Gausman?
Well, I saw a massive mistake by Kevin Gausman, which is very unfortunate because he had been rolling up to that point, and he obviously pitched great in the divisional series. Again, he was pitching really great until he faced Cal Raleigh, and he just hung a splitter. And there have been pitchers all throughout baseball all season that have been facing what Gausman faced tonight. Raleigh made him pay, and it's Cal Raleigh. I mean, I think he's going to win the MVP, and I think they're going to have to approach him in the same fashion they approached Aaron Judge in the previous series. And if you can recall, maybe the biggest at-bat of the ALDS is when Judge came up, bases loaded, nobody out, top of the sixth, in game one. And Gausman said, I'm throwing away from this guy. If he goes and gets it, so be it. If I walk him, so be it. It's the same situation tonight. Nobody on, 2-2 count, 2 outs. You can't throw that pitch. You can't make that mistake. You got to make Cal Raleigh go chase it or walk him, live to see another day. It's too bad because Gausman, again, had been rolling up to that point. But this is going to be a constant theme now throughout this series. Again, just like Aaron Judge in the divisional series, it applies to Cal Raleigh. He has been killing guys. He's been killing teams all season. He killed the Jays tonight. It rolls over to game 2, and I'm telling you, throughout the rest of the series, John Schneider is going to continue to be asked what he was asked post-game, even if they win ball games. How do you approach Cal Raleigh? It's going to be a huge story the rest of the way.
And the interesting thing, Bryan, is that, you know, Kevin Gausman gives up the home run to Raleigh, lasts just one more batter, and then gets pulled in favor of the bullpen with the game tied in the 6th inning. What did you make of that decision?
Well, I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't like it in the moment. I certainly don't like it in hindsight. I don't love that they go to Brendan Little, who has had, you know, he's had concerns and issues all year in terms of control, and he throws a wild pitch, and that moves Rodriguez over, and next thing you know, there's the winning run. But this is a constant theme, again, with Schneider, Pete Walker, the pitching coach, in terms of this artificial number. It appears to be pushing up on 80 pitches, and it happened tonight. Gausman hit 76. In game 1 of the ALDS, he got to 75 pitches. Trey Savage was at 78 when they pulled him. It's this tear. It's almost as if it's 120 pitches, and they do not want to see their starter continue. And I don't like it. I don't like that this is a part of modern baseball. It's not only the Blue Jays. Again, Gausman, he made a mistake against Raleigh, clearly. Then he walks the next guy. He's a big boy. He's your ace. He was rolling up to that point. Allow him to get out of jams. Allow him to go deeper into games. And John Schneider paid for it tonight. The Jays paid for it tonight. Again, Gausman was rolling. He made one mistake, and they didn't allow him to get out of it. Little comes in. The rest is history.
And then the Mariners, who played a 15-inning game on Friday night to get to this point, were forced to put their 5th starter on the mound, and it seemed like a golden opportunity for the Blue Jays, and it just did not happen for the Blue Jays. How big of a missed opportunity was this for the Jays, in your opinion, Bryan?
Oh, it was a massively missed opportunity, but credit to the Mariners and credit to Bryce Miller. I mean, unbelievable outing on short rest when not only the whole staff in Seattle was on fumes, the whole organization was on fumes. So Bryce Miller pitched an absolute gem tonight. Credit where it's due, but the night started. The first pitch Miller threw left the park. Springer hit a home run on the first pitch he saw. The roof was closed tonight. It almost blew open with that home run. This place went bananas, and at that point, I think the fans in this crowd and in this stadium thought, here we go again. This is just going to replicate game 1 and game 2 against the Yankees, and that was a party, and it just never materialized. The Jays got 2 hit tonight. That obviously can't happen. It's one game. Their bats were electric in the previous series. There's no reason to believe they won't come alive again in game 2, but this was really unfamiliar territory considering what we just saw against the Yankees, where they were racking up hit after hit after hit, 34 total runs. They got 2 hit tonight by a team absolutely on fumes, and Vladdy Guerrero Jr., a big part of it. 0 for 4 tonight, and again, he put all 4 outs in play tonight, but he was a huge story clearly in the Yankee series. The Yankees aren't here anymore. Right? And he's due for an off night. He had an off night. He wasn't alone. They all did. But what was clear in the first series was Vladdy's going to lead this team. And Vladdy didn't have it tonight. Outside of that first at-bat by Springer, nobody had it tonight. full credit to Seattle. So we can talk about Gausman, we can talk about the bullpen. The reality is, you get 2 hit and you only give up, or you can only put 1 run on the board, you're not going to win ball games in October.
We'll see if Trey Savage has it in Game 2 on Thanksgiving Monday. This is Bryan Hayes. This is Harvey's Hot Takes.
Hot Takes is presented by Harvey's. This fall, add crispy jalapenos and ghost pepper sauce to your Harvey's Angus burger and poutine. Now that's smoking hot. Harvey's, it's a beautiful thing.